Hey, happy 2026.
Hey,
Hey,
happy New Year, new me.
That's right. You know, and I've been thinking about like a theme for the new year for hate speech. And
Is it bad news?
No, it's good news. I think that we should be more positive, right? We can put a positive spin on hate speech.
Oh,
No, I mean, like, you know, we've been talking about a lot of serious things like
you're a slur, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, no, mainly I want to keep things light and fun for the nice people. So we have our schedule set for the next couple episodes.
Yep.
So let's just go ahead and start it off.
Okay.
With school shootings.
School shootings. Yeah. What a year so far, huh?
I mean, yeah, okay. Like, what monstrosity do you want to talk about?
Obviously Sebastian Stan being cast as Harvey Dent in the Batman 2.
Who's that guy? Who's Sebastian Stan?
Now I know you don't watch my movie recommendations. I told you to watch that movie.
The only Sebastian I know is Sebastian Shaw from X-Men.
Sebastian Stan was the Winter Soldier in Captain America.
Oh.
I didn't really want to talk about Sebastian Stan. I really didn't. But since you forced me to, yeah, how about that lady that got capped by ice? That sucks. And then someone got capped in Portland. That sucks. People getting capped.
No cap.
Also what the Winter Soldier says. So yeah, welcome to Hate Speech, a podcast about hating things. I'm Tyler, that's Nate over there. And all joking aside, it's truly been some terrible shit. So I'm excited to explore the wonderful, fun, lighter world of school shootings.
Yeah. I was worried that like this seems a bit like out of date. Because school shootings, you only talk about it when there is a school shooting, and we haven't had one of those, thank God, in quite a while.
Yeah, we haven't had that many school shootings in 2026 yet.
Not like a mass one. We haven't had like a biggie. We've had a couple smallies.
They're
sure.
still happening.
Oh, yeah.
Every day.
Well, Tyler has been shot by the Burpo ray.
I just woke up.
I mean, but honestly, there's so much bullshit to think about that I had kind of forgotten about school shootings because I pitched this in like October and we got sidelined by a couple things.
Yeah, and
then now here it is in January. I'm like, that's old news now. We're back in Iraq fighting for oil.
What a quaint idea to talk about school shootings. And to be clear, it's not just school shootings. We're talking about school hardening.
Let's get hard in schools.
Yeah. You can't say that as an adult, Nate.
Awooga.
Did you ever get hard in school? Did you ever get a boner in class? You had to like push it down?
It was usually the bus because the bus the vibrate.
Oh, what? Okay.
The up and down vibrations.
So like you could ride a Sibian and that would like really work for you?
I think it would work for everyone, wouldn't it?
I don't know, man. Some people don't like it to get penetrated that way.
This is gonna be a soundboard heavy episode. I'm feeling it because like it's weird talking about school shootings because I think us as like non-parents, we're not so traumatized by the idea of a guy coming into our school and destroying our babies.
Let's get it out of the way now. I was part of a school shooting. I was completely safe.
Which side?
We lost a really good guy out there.
To be clear, you were not a school shooter.
No. My community college had a mass shooting while I was a student there. 10 people were killed, and thank God for the police. Once they showed up, they bravely allowed the shooter to kill himself.
That's nice. I remember two things about the like we can say the community college.
Yeah,
right?
Umpqua Community College, 2016, Roseburg Strong. That's what happened to me.
Roseburg Strong.
Roseburg Strong.
I have two clear memories of that event.
Mm-hmm.
One is like, I saw that Umpqua Community College is being shut up, and I texted you one thing. It's like, hey, you good?
Do you remember my response?
No.
I said, yeah.
Hell yeah.
No, it was a crazy day. They bust everyone to the fairgrounds so they could get picked up.
Yeah.
Because it was all evidence.
You were evidence?
Well, I wasn't, but all the cars were.
Let me tell you, if you came running out of one of those schoolrooms screaming, they would have shot you immediately.
Oh yeah,
you look like a school shooter.
So I was reading in the news locally. Okay,
just saying.
How dare you?
You have the energy. You like to, new metal. Very school
okay.
shooter-y to
Yeah,
me.
I'm very Deftones coded as an individual.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I mean you're right. I don't think I ever had nobody thought of me as a school shooter because I was in theater.
You were in theater. Like I think that's the one thing that put you off the school shooter list.
The only thing I was shooting was fat ropes into my jimmies. Is jimmies a slang for underwear?
I thought I'd be using the gun sound more often in this episode. It turns out it's the awooga sound
It's
effect.
the awooga. So I had Obama come to my school.
You didn't meet Obama.
No, but he came.
There's been another mass shooting in America, this time in a community college in Oregon. I've been to Roseburg, Oregon. There are really good people there.
He wants to come to our community and stand on the corpses of our loved ones to make some kind of a political point, and it isn't going to be well received, not by our people, not by the families, and not even by our elected officials.
Now, Douglas County, Oregon, where Roseburg is located, is a conservative place in big gun country because of its rural setting. We sampled some opinion.
I guess I would question his agenda for coming to visit families, but and I hope he knows he's walking into a hostile environment.
Is he coming to visit for families, or is he coming for gun control?
And if I was one of the families, I'd kiss his sweet bippy and tell him to get the hell out of here.
I got the week off, which was great.
Yeah. Hey, good. Congrats.
Is the first week of school?
I remember like when Obama came, everyone showed up to protest Obama.
Yeah, active KKK in Oregon showed up and held signs with a very familiar piece of hate speech for Obama. You don't have to guess. They know what it is.
Does it rhyme with Obama?
No Obama.
Oh, like it wasn't the like Osama Obama.
No, it was
connection,
it was the big one.
Whoa.
Yeah, there was a guy holding a big sign. I remember this picture, holding a big sign with that word on it as Obama drove to the college.
Yeah. So maybe Roseburg not so strong.
Not so strong.
Roseburg weak.
That's our hometown, bro.
Yeah, that's true. I know. We knew.
Yeah.
But the other thing that I remember about the event wasn't actually during the day of, but it was during your graduation, because you graduated that year, right?
Yeah.
And I went to your graduation ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember there was this one weird event that happened during your graduation where they symbolically trucked out I think empty chairs, or was it like placards of like the 10 people that died that were shot.
Mm-hmm.
And then they gave them little halos and sent them up to heaven. And then you got your diploma.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel?
Well, I was drunk.
Okay, perfect.
Me and my buddy Hensel, we kept flasks in our outfits, and we were just drinking all day. So when I had to give that speech as one of the, valedictorians, whatever they're called, I was fucking lit, dude. It was great.
Yeah.
Because it was graduation day. Of course, I'm 30. I'm 30, graduating nursing school to community college. Of course, I'm gonna be fucking drunk.
It's not a cool age to graduate from college. As someone who graduated 33.
Yeah. It's not great.
It's not great.
But you know what? I made $150,000 last year with an associate's degree. So who's laughing now? 10 dead people.
I'd say that's blood money. No survivor's guilt with you. You're fine. You didn't even go to your classroom. He went to some other.
He went
other
to
building.
the classroom next door. They had to bulldoze that building before the students came back because it was too covered in murder.
The ghosts.
They took they destroyed that building. They bulldozed it. Yeah, completely. Because it was several classrooms in our humanities writing building, and he went into the classroom and trigger warning. He went into the classroom and was like, you do not sufficiently believe in God. What do you believe in? And these poor homeless people are like, I don't know. So he'd execute them.
Yeah, I remember that vaguely. Although the story I heard of that was different than the story you told me just now, which is that he went up to people and asking like if you believe in God or not.
Yeah.
Right, because the whole idea is that, you know, if you're religious, you would have to say yes, and then you get shot, and that's the correct response. You're supposed to say yes, I believe in God, and then go to heaven.
From what I've understood,
and you get the special God medal.
And what I've heard from the survivors is like his questions didn't make a lot of sense. He was like profoundly insane.
You don't say.
Hey, now let's be clear. We're not going to link school shooting with mental illness. I think that's a bad thing to do.
No, but you could say that his chemicals were up.
Yeah, one of them in particular.
This
is why we need government distributed girlfriends to suck off all the incels so they don't murder everyone.
It's the only way.
Yeah, he ran to the library, but he had almost had a bullet, so he didn't shoot through the library doors. Luckily, our librarian locked it. Like one of our nursing instructors was hiding in the bathroom. It's nuts, dude.
Yeah. But also, like, the thing is that, you know, you were all almost nurses at that time, so you could cast healing spells on all the victims.
They did when they lined us up and told us what was happening. They did say, "Does anyone want to go to the hospital and help out?" And so that was yeah. They called in. They called in all the doctors from the clinics. They were lining the walls. And the Roseburg Hospital, not a trauma center, didn't even get any of the real sick people.
They all probably went up to Riverbend.
They went up to my hospital, Riverbend, and I did work that night. And there's some. Have I told the story on the podcast about the helicopter?
I don't think you can. Can you tell the story?
Yeah.
All right.
Because HIPAA doesn't apply when you're dead.
That's so weird.
Yeah. So one of these, there was this family waiting in the family room, and they were waiting to hear about their child who had been shot, and they sat in there for 8-9 hours in the family room, no notice. What had happened was, between the helicopter flight from Roseburg to Eugene, this person had died. And since they were a victim of school shooting, FBI had the jurisdiction. They made the helicopter turn around and told them, you cannot tell anybody what happened. This is like evidence. You can't relay any information. So this family sat waiting in the hospital for hours and hours and hours to hear that their child had been murdered. And we didn't get to tell them. They didn't tell us anything. We didn't know that happened. Some
bodies just disappeared.
Some guy in an FBI blazer showed up and was like, "Yeah, they're dead." And you could fucking hear the screams in the back. Is one of the worst. The worst shit I've ever heard.
Oh yeah, as somebody who's probably been exposed to harrowing screams.
Yeah.
That's. Well, you know why the FBI did that, right? Because they want to make sure that it wasn't a terrorist.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
No, but that's a bad reason, and also shows a lack of organization on the FBI's part.
You don't say.
But hey, what do I know?
So we got all my shit out of the way. School shootings.
I've never been in one.
You like them? What do you think of them?
Con. Don't like them.
Okay, good. You passed.
But so here's the thing. School shootings are linked with guns.
Mm-hmm.
And my opinion on guns is I think that they're cool, but we shouldn't have them.
Okay.
But we do have them. And so I think I should shoot a gun.
Okay.
Just not in a school, maybe at
a store?
A store. Maybe I could be like those Michigan militia members and just tactically take out bowling pins.
Well, the good news is you don't have to go all the way to Michigan. We have those here.
Oh, good.
We got them. We got those. Oregon's got militia guys.
So, I mean, this one I feel like I did a lot of prep on.
Yeah, you did.
I think you did too,
mm-hmm.
Which is surprising because, honestly, I thought that I had to dig for stuff. You would think that there'd be more out there, but
school shooting facts? Or?
Yeah, facts and statistics and data. And there's really not a lot of data. And so this is something I want to get out of the way right off the bat because I'm excited about it.
Okay. Oh, it got you too.
The Burbo Ray.
You got.
Are you familiar with the Dickey Act?
I had not heard of the Dickey Act. I would really like to learn about it, I think.
Okay.
Maybe?
Well, yeah, I think everyone should learn about the Dickey Act.
Okay.
Because it's a very serious name for a very serious act.
Okay. All right. I like it so far.
Well, I got so many. I have 43 tabs open that are school shooting related.
Oh, just school shooting related? It's that's nothing.
Yeah,
I got 300 tabs open.
No, these are all school shooting related. So Sorry, the Dickey Amendment. I apologize.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, it was because it was tacked on to just a omnibus spending bill in 1997.
Okay.
Right. And here's the big quote on it. None of the funds made available for injury prevention and control at the CDC may be used to advocate or promote gun control.
Mm-hmm.
So to translate that is that any funds that are sent out to, government organizations like, okay, CDC, here's your money.
Mm-hmm.
You can't research gun control or anything around guns.
Mm-hmm.
And they were so nervous about it that they don't do research at the CDC about shootings
Mm-hmm.
because they can't.
Right.
Because of the Dickey Act.
Because of the Dickey Act.
Remember the Dickey Amendment, which has effectively kept the CDC from studying gun violence? It is now opposed by both the American Medical Association and Jay Dickey, the man who sponsored it in the first place. And yet, whenever a member of Congress tries to kill it, as Nita Lowey did last summer, this is how it goes.
Let's support research to prevent gun violence, protect our communities, and save lives. Thank you.
The question is on the Lowey Amendment. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. No. The noes seem to have it. The amendment's not agreed to.
So
there's also another one for the what's the other organization here?
So this was 1990. What you said?
Oh, NIH also can't do it. That was implemented in 2012. So
was the Dickey Act was 19 something?
Yeah, Dickey Act was 97.
Okay,
and the Dickey Amendment equivalent was in 2012.
So let me ask you this:
so the NIH and the CDC can't research gun violence.
And Columbine was what year?
2000?
2000. So
what was it? No, actually,
no, it was 2000.
Was it 2000?
I was ambushing you, not ambushing you, ambushing the government.
Did
really.
the towers fall?
They had not. They had not yet fallen.
Okay, so you didn't know.
No, man, if they had just waited.
And I said no. If they did it earlier, maybe they would have saved lives.
Maybe. So it's interesting to me, and that this thing, the CDC being told, "Hey, you can't study gun violence."
Yeah.
It's almost like they suspected that gun violence, or maybe it either was going to become or already was a huge issue that the gun lobbies didn't want any attention brought to.
Yeah, it's
right. Like that's pretty slam dunk. That's simple.
It's so weird to me. I don't understand like the gun ecosystem because to me it doesn't seem like a big money maker domestically.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, okay, I'm Mr. Smith & Wesson. I have some interest in it, sure, but like I'm not going to spend billions and billions of dollars because am I making billions and billions of dollars on gun sales? I don't know.
Yeah.
Am I?
Yeah, you are.
Like really?
Yeah.
Like
so,
how big is the gun market out there?
Billions and billions of dollars.
Yeah.
Especially in this country, because a lot of those same like.
Why not just use old guns? It's not like they expire.
Because Americans are pathetic little dweebs that desperately want to feel powerful and cool, and they want to be able to kill whoever they want, whenever they want, and look badass when they do it.
No, see, like they got it all wrong. If I am the owner of a gun, I want the nerdiest gun possible. I'm picturing the gun from like, what is it? It's like a 6-shooter, but it has a stock.
So you're saying if you want a gun, you're gonna like customize it to your specifics to make it exactly like you want, right?
Yeah, well, I'd want to have like a nerdy little straps in case I drop it, but I don't want to drop it on the ground. So like for glasses, how they wrap around the back.
Nate, you don't realize how unintentionally you're describing genuine gun owners because yes, they do kit all their stuff out with this stuff.
But it's all tactical, right? Like it's all like here's this bayonet attachment that can also like be a cigarette holder. So
I think it's interesting that you think a bayonet is cool.
Isn't it?
No.
What if you put a knife on a gun?
Well, brother, you got two ways to solve a problem. But no, like every single guns are like your computer. Like you get all the like best new parts to make your machine run as functional, as fast, as utilitarian for yourself as possible. People are doing that with guns to a huge degree that like just look up how much like different gun stocks are worth. Not the like Wall Street stocks, but like the part of the gun, the stock.
Yeah. We didn't do that research. I'll throw it in here.
Okay, so gun stocks can range from super expensive, $2,000 walnut stocks that look pretty cool, down to a $50 basic polymer. So that's kind of the worst of both worlds, I think.
It's a lot. It's
Yeah,
so.
but however, if you're relating it to my computer, then you're saying I bought a gun off of a 12-year-old named Chase.
Which is a thing, yes, you can do.
No, a 12-year-old can't own a gun.
Bullshit, dog. Another example. My dad, a fucking felon, can't buy firearms because he's a felon several times over.
Yeah.
We have the same first and last name, different middle names. He buys them under my name. I own a bunch of guns I've never seen because my dad bought them.
When you were 12?
Yes, my whole life.
Oh, but to be fair, he is already committing a crime, so I wouldn't like call that evidence for like a 12-year-old can buy a gun.
I'm just saying, a 12-year-old can also buy a gun. In Roseburg, come on. Yes, I could have bought a gun.
What's the legal age to shoot a gun?
Dog. I was in hunter safety class at 9.
Yeah, okay, but like, could a 6-year-old shoot a gun legally?
Yes, because these gun freaks have made it so you can't even think about taking a gun away from anyone for any reason.
Well, this isn't about guns, Tyler. This episode, let's pull back a little bit because this episode isn't about guns. All right, it's about safety.
It's about a reaction to guns.
It's about safety, right? And school shootings happen a lot.
Yeah,
happen every day.
Will continue. They will never stop.
Did you saw the graph I sent you, right?
I did. Yes.
So would you say that they're going up or down in the graph?
Up and away is what they're going.
God, honestly, it's like a logarithmic scale. Oh, sorry, exponential scale.
Oh, okay.
Scale.
Yeah. I definitely did more than statistics in my math. Yeah, as a nurse,
It's shooting up. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
as time goes up.
Yeah.
Yeah. It go up. number go up. Hold on, I need to scroll past this tab that says men's fashion on it. I Googled.
You weren't lying about making 2026 the year of fashion.
I Googled men's fashion. That's how dedicated I am.
Nate, you got to just develop your own style and lean into it.
I don't even know where to buy shit.
I'll take you to a clothing store. We'll buy some shit.
Yeah, we'll buy some shit. But first, no, not the Kevlar hoodie. That's not part of my men's fashion.
No, it could be though.
Maybe it should.
Can you imagine hype beast clothing that also has Kevlar? I'm sure it exists.
Yeah. I'm going to be doing this a lot. Why, there were
233
just last year.
Yeah.
And
which was more than the previous year.
Right. And it just keeps on going up. Whatever. Like, we don't need to convince people that school shootings are increasing because they are and everyone acknowledges it.
Well, not everyone.
Well, like, the thing is also, like, the statistics, from what I understand, are messy. Like, you can get one number from one source and another number from another source because the definition of what a school shooting is different. Like, if I am a sad 16-year-old and I want to die in the coolest way, then I will go to school and shoot myself. That is a school shooting, right? But that's not what we traditionally think of as a school shooting.
Right.
Both sad, but it it gets marked under school shooting.
Correct.
On a checkbox when it's not necessarily what we're talking about.
Counting or not counting gang violence. Remember the Charlie Kirk thing?
No, you said that wrong. You gotta interrupt halfway through. But yes, right?
It is,
and so like it's hard to gauge how much of a problem this is. It is a problem.
Huge problem.
Right. But it's hard to say like how much we should be worried about
and
it.
So here's the thing. We are not experts. We don't have the prescription to fix this, right?
No,
this
this
is a huge problem.
I know how to fix this.
Unsolvable for two dorks in Oregon with a podcast to solve.
Yeah, we're not here for the statistics. We're not here to prove things to you.
We're here to talk about the real evil behind it. The industry that now extracts wealth from school shooting. The school shooting industry.
I want to play a video. Please,
school hardening, as I said.
Can I please play a video about... Okay, so This is just a little like YouTube short that I casually ran into because my algorithm's been fucked for the last couple of weeks. I got so scared that I spilled coffee on Tyler.
Spilled coffee all over my new velour hoodie. You son of a bitch. This is what happens when you get into fashion. People spill coffee on your new velour hoodie. It's very soft. All right, start this shit over.
Okay. No, like I want to stop at each product here and
Okay.
like let's just talk about and describe what we're seeing. So let's start from the top.
Okay.
3 emergency items that can save students' lives during school shootings in America. First, this door barricade turns a classroom into a secure shelter. You slide it into a floor plate and it locks the door so tightly that it cannot be forced open. And
So, what we saw was they lowered a black curtain and then put a metal thingamajig in the ground.
Yeah.
So that
It's a door stop.
Yes, a steel door stop.
Just a door stop.
I was trying to make it sound more mystified and cool, but it is just
No,
a door
it's
stop.
just a door stop. Like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
But like, I thought all rooms had that anyway. It's like, what if you don't want your door to be open?
Or a lock.
Yeah, maybe you can just lock it. I don't know. Like, hey, you know what? Deadbolts.
It's going to take just as much force to get through a regular locked door. And either way, they can shoot through the door, big dog.
But here's the thing, though. There's 2 important elements here. One, it is metal, and metal is strong.
Oh, yeah. You're right. I fucked up.
Yeah, and 2, that guy with the big hammer, he couldn't get through the door because of the door stop. Even though he was destroying the door.
And like they're gonna aim through they're gonna shoot through the window.
And also like
they can punch through, not punch, but use their hammer through the window.
They're not bringing a hammer. They brought a gun.
Yeah.
They're not going to be bringing a tactical ram to bust open your door. Anyways, let's continue.
the safety shade blocks the view from outside. Second, this classroom table flips into a bulletproof shield. When you pull the handle and lift it, it can stop heavy fire and protect several students at once. And third,
okay, so
the table turns into a shield. It's got like this bifurcated thing under it, so it goes from table to standing up and like a cover, a barrier.
Yeah, right. Which that's some like John Wick shit.
Yeah,
that's real cool. Nobody's getting past that.
And also, like tables are like particle board. This is not.
Well, yeah, okay. Like,
so it's not cost effective. What I'm gonna say.
Listen, we'll get into how much these fuckers cost. But like for me, just looking at it from the product alone, that's not a good idea. Like if you're being actively shot at by a guy with a gun, and your big worry is this table isn't secure enough to stop a bullet. You've already fucked up so many times.
Yeah, there's so many. You dropped the ball. It's several key moments.
You're a bad teacher. You didn't do the things that you didn't follow the training that we'll later get to.
Yeah, the Alice training, right?
Right, because like I think that the idea is you're supposed to hide, right? You're not supposed to be caught,
right?
And if you're being shot at, then you know you should have you run, get out of there,
yeah,
right? Because also, and the secret about all these things, they don't work half the time.
Yeah, Did you do any of the guard dog backpack stuff?
No, not the guard dog backpack, but here's a little taster if you want a taster.
Okay.
So Parkland, you remember Parkland?
I do, very vividly.
Yeah, Parkland had a security system similar to this, not the bulletproof table because you know they're not wacky. But they did have like a surveillance system, like you know the entire school was wired up with cameras that fed directly to the police department. Right? During times of shootings and non-shootings, the police could just dial in and look at the camera feed. But there was a key flaw to this. It had a 20-minute delay.
Cops were watching Cruz on surveillance cameras as he went on his shooting spree inside the school.
They are monitoring the subject right now. He went from the 3rd floor to the 2nd floor, 3rd to the 2nd floor.
But it's now being revealed that police on the scene thought they were following events in real time. What they did not realize is that security cameras inside the school worked on a 20-minute delay. They thought they could see the shooter inside the school on video monitors, but he had actually already fled.
You can hear the confusion on police radio.
We need somebody with the camera system ASAP. Where's the principal? Who's with the principal? And we need to start making a plan here.
Cruz was finally captured more than an hour later after escaping with the other students and sitting down at McDonald's to eat lunch.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Like all of these things have shit around it that makes it like
not work ineffective.
No, not work ineffective, right? So okay, you have a bulletproof table. What's one thing that you know about bullets? They go really fast, right? And when they hit something, they push really hard.
Yeah.
Wouldn't the table fall over because it's being supported by children. Like,
I think it latches into place.
Okay, like, hey, I don't know,
but
maybe
bullets
it's perfect.
Bullets, when they hit something that they can't pass through, tend to, what's the word, ricochet?
Yeah, maybe. It ricochets into those other cheaper kids who could not afford the bulletproof chair. That's right. It goes to the shop class.
They put the poor kids up front.
All right, here's my favorite one, though. Here we go.
Poor kid, if you can't afford the desk, get behind a rich kid.
This security desk transforms into a ballistic shelter. It is strong enough to withstand handgun rounds and give students a space to hide during
handgun rounds.
3 emergency.
So, okay.
Handgun rounds.
Yeah, but like, describe what you saw, though.
Basically, someone crawled under their desk and locked a sliding door, turning it into...
It turned it into like a metal box that they sealed themselves into.
And I'm going to... Okay, so they close the door. They're in the metal box.
Mm-hmm.
What would you do?
I would breathe heavily.
No, like if you wanted to kill someone in that box, what would you do?
I would try to open the box.
You would flip the desk over because there's nothing on the bottom.
It's probably like riveted into the floor. Because the one thing I remember about school is that you never move your desk. You never move it into like a circle or you move it to the side of the room. You never do this.
It's so stupid. Like, oh yeah, you close yourself into a metal box that someone can just turn over and shoot you.
But you know what makes the parents feel safe?
I mean, that's what this is all about. Like,
that's actually a good point about the table too. Is that you probably couldn't move at a table that was probably heavy as hell.
Yeah. And like you could just pull on the top and flip it downward and just start shooting.
Well, like yeah, and like if I'm a crazy murder guy, right? I would just go to another room that doesn't have the table up.
Right. And
you're always like looking for the suckers that are caught like, in
the hallway.
Unawares.
Yeah.
Right?
I always hated that they added the S to the end of that, like Arkansas.
What, unawares?
Yeah, there's the S at the end, then Arkansas. I just don't like that. But
I could say unawares.
Let's be honest. A school shooter.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to give them a compliment. I'm not trying to. I do not support.
Put yourself in the shoes of a school shooter.
I don't support what they're doing. But if they can get a gun, if they can make their own bombs, they're crafty. They can figure out how to turn a desk over and shoot people.
Yeah, okay. So
because Columbine, there was videos of them tossing their explosives.
I had forgotten those videos of being. So we watched Bowling for Columbine because I was thinking like it's been a long time since I've seen Bowling for Columbine.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna feel so quaint.
Yeah, a bit.
It's gonna be out of date.
That's what I said.
It
was not. It felt very prescient.
Yeah.
Prescient?
Prescient.
Sure. Prescient. Felt very prescient.
Prescient. It felt very precedent.
Prescient. School shooting ASMR is not a good look.
The running of the like footsteps. That's my heart going when I hear this shooting.
We're doing this. Well, you have more permission to make school shooting jokes.
So another thing about that one, there was a good guy with a gun on campus during that shooting. You want to know what he did? He ran away. He left. He drove away.
Can I argue that is the smart move?
It is the smart move, but that's the whole thing that you hear these fucking gun psychos saying, oh, if I were there, it wouldn't have gone down like it did, you know?
Well, it's all under this guise. Single thing that was presented in that YouTube short with the stupid AI voice guy is the Mark Wahlberg fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
You know the Mark Wahlberg
I
fantasy?
do, yeah. The 9/11, if I had been on that plane, it wouldn't have gone down like it did.
And ironically, I'm looking at him right now.
Yeah, we have a flight plan poster.
Flight risk, please.
Oh yeah, flight plan. That was Jodie Foster.
Yeah.
Or Denzel. Which one was that? I think flight plan was Jodie Foster. Look, my brain's cooked.
All right, fine. Because because of the trauma of the school shooting.
Yeah, that's it.
No, but like everyone has this fantasy. I think dudes especially, but I think everyone has it where like you picture yourself in a tragic school shooting event, and you think I would be the one to stop them. I'd bravely go behind him and hit him in the back with a folding chair, WWE style, knock him down, and then everyone be like,
"Yay! Let's line up to suck Nate's dick."
Yay! I've made it. I have purpose.
So, what do you think it is about masculinity that makes us have those fantasies? Is it proving something to other? Like that's the whole idea. Is we have to prove something to other people that we're tough and strong? Is that a part of toxic masculinity?
I mean, I think it's the same reason why people want to be a celebrity, or it just gives you purpose, right? It gives you validation that you're a brave individual.
Because we're stuck in an immiserated world where we have no actual power and we have no purpose other than to work and to give our wealth to Raptor Technologies.
No, see, that's a school shooter. that's why he does that thing.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
I
yeah.
should live in the fantasy some more. Okay, got it.
I just had a cursed thought. Do you ever think that has a school shooter had that fantasy of stopping a school shooter? Makes you think.
In his fantasy, he's running up to the school shooter. And he's like, "Hey, give me a gun." They just start shooting together.
No, like, because whatever. I'm not. We will talk about the psychological, what we think happens that causes a school shooting later, because I think that is going to take some time.
Yeah.
But the point being is that all of these devices, right? The bulletproof table and the super strong doorstop. These are all like things out of movies that don't work.
Right.
Good afternoon, Mr. Wick. It's been a long time.
I'd like a tasting.
I am quite excited to show you something.
Silicon carbide discs, ceramic matrices, accompanying laminates, cutting-edge body armor. We just sew it between the fabric and the lining. Zero penetration. However, quite painful, I'm afraid.
Right. The doorstop especially to me is like astounding because, like, again, locking the door has the same effect, right? The table is great because you're gonna corral a bunch of scared kids to hide behind a table.
Right.
What if there's not enough room in the table?
Yeah.
What if
then you push the poor kids out front? You gotta water the Tree of Liberty with some child blood.
Dirty Jimmy is gonna be left out there.
Okay, my first name is James. You didn't have to call me out like that.
Dirty Jimmy is what we call you. I mean, like, it's all part of this like constructed fantasy in our heads that we could change events.
Yeah, or like the problem's so big we can't change the problem, but we can react to it.
It's the illusion of control.
Yeah.
Right? It's the illusion that we could do something about a school shooter.
Yeah.
And well, you know, the thing that capitalism loves about illusions is that they can sell them to you.
Yeah, so here we are.
We're gonna wander around in this episode. It's fine.
Yeah, this is our podcast. Don't like it? Go listen to whatever McElroy's. What are they up to?
They would never be so brave to talk about. No, they're all parents because this terrifies parents.
It does.
Every time that I've talked to a parent, and that you have probably talked to a parent.
Yeah.
If you ask them, hey, what scares you about raising a child? They'll say school shootings almost immediately. Right. They're terrified.
We did watch that podcast clip from Uninfluenced. The Navy SEAL gives advice to parents worried about school shootings.
I'm finding it difficult being a new father to concentrate on anything besides the school shootings. My sons are 2 and 5. The thought of sending my boys to school is weighing on me. Matt, what are your thoughts, especially having a baby at home? Mike, if you were put in charge of securing those schools, what would you do? I'd like to pick your brains before I go to the next school meeting, just trying to do something, feeling pretty helpless like many others. Number one is developing a perimeter around every school that's difficult to get through, very difficult to get through, which by itself inherently creates choke points, you know, one way in, one way out. In this case, I would do 2 so that there's one in the front, one in the back, or one on the side, whatever, so that there's not only one way to get in and get out in case of an emergency, a fire, whatever. And there is an armed guard there all the time. Unlike a school resource officer who's dealing with tardiness, skipping school, drugs in the school, fights, all of that other bullshit, this armed guard has one priority, one responsibility, and that's it. And that is to defend anybody trying to get into the school that's not supposed to be there, and that's it. That in and of itself would fix a lot of these issues. I would say most of them is that if all of these guys know that there's a body armor toting fucking M4 or some sort of good competent fucking rifle standing there on duty looking out for stuff like that, it's going to be a lot harder to do it, A, and it's going to deter most of that from happening, B. Do you send your kids to public, private, whatever? My thoughts have evolved a little bit in terms of seeing what's being taught in public schools, what's not being taught, and what's being allowed to take place in there. I'm not necessarily of the opinion that public school is a necessity anymore. 15, 20 years ago, absolutely it was. And even when we were growing up, 100% it was. The amount of bullshit that's in there now, to me, if you can swing it, my recommendation would be to homeschool.
Because they're right to be worried, I guess. I mean, like, I would be worried if I had a kid.
And one thing parents hate is when you tell them there's nothing you can do, accept it.
Well, yeah, because they want to be able to solve every problem, right? Because it's their responsibility as a parent to protect their children.
Yes.
And if they don't do everything in their power to do that, they feel like they have failed.
Yeah.
And they just replay over and over again their sweet baby boy getting blasted. And
or sweet baby girl, or sweet baby them.
Listen,
child, we could say.
I just like the alliteration of baby boy.
Boy, do I have a mid-90s rapper for you to listen to.
But you get what I'm saying, though, is that this implanted anxiety is something that can be easily exploited
for money
by anybody.
Yeah.
Right. If anybody could walk up and give you some sort of solution that seems feasible, that gives you, it's like buying a lottery ticket, right? You buy a lottery ticket not because you think you're going to win, but it allows you the fantasy of
your stuff getting better.
I could win.
Yeah.
What if I win? And then give yourself permission to think about the $1 million that you spend on.
And then you go start spending more money because you're gonna win.
Right. And so like it's a bit like that, where it gives you permission not to feel so anxious about sending your child out to school. Where it's like, okay, at least he has the Kevlar backpack.
When I walk into school every day, I want to feel safe.
Because any day, anything could happen.
Their education is important to me. But what's even more important is their safety.
When I'm in a public place, I want to know I'm protected.
Remember me? We previously showed the world the safety features of our bulletproof backpacks by shooting them up.
The guard dog backpack, which retails for...
Yeah, okay, hold on. Can I guess?
Yeah.
I would say like I'd spend $75 for a
$239.99 for the one that's...
I knew that was too low.
$189. Oh, the cheapest one.
Yeah, okay, give me the cheapest Kevlar backpack.
Is $99.99.
I feel like if you're already falling for this scam, buying the cheapest one is very funny.
So do you know what the National Institute of Justice is?
No.
I think this is a good time to bring up the National Institute of Justice. What do you think it is?
The NIJ?
Yeah.
That's
what it's called.
I don't think it's like federal. I think it's
just
just
federal.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, so there's a government employee at the head of the NIJ.
Yeah. So the National Institute of Justice is the government body that rates ballistic items. Like they use.
Okay, that's a real role,
It's like
I guess.
the National Institute of Health for weapons of war.
Okay, so like they're the guys that you get for the Ultimate Warrior history show, where they like shoot a bullet into like that jelly guy.
Yes. Yeah.
And you see their bones explode.
It's essentially that. So they class like bulletproof by certain classes, like class 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever.
Sure.
Most commercial bulletproof backpacks and supplies, like these desks, are not rated by the NIJ. They are not guaranteed to stop bullets. They do not rate most commercial items. So they are selling the fantasy of something that may or may not work. You can watch. I watched several videos online of them testing these specifically guard dog backpacks, and like, oh yeah, my 9mm from 10 feet away. Oh yeah, it stops it. My 45 from 10 feet away. Oh, it blew right through it. Well, And they don't typically. They use a little stronger guns in school shoot, like the big ones.
Well, and here's what I know about body armor, right? Because I like to laugh at people that buy body armor and go out and protest in quotation marks, right? They could like to wear the full plate. It's very heavy, and they don't wear it for that reason.
Right.
Right? Like, it's weighty because it has to stop a bullet. Right? And even, like, Kevlar isn't fucking magic. It's not made from the weave in Dungeons & Dragons.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, do you like that one?
Yeah.
It's meant to be kind of, both, like, thick and also layered.
It's not.
Well.
It's not a permanent solution. It's like it might work, it might not.
And it's not casual either, right?
I can hear the gun freaks in the comments being like, "Oh, they're so wrong about all this."
I might be wrong, I'm sure, but like, whatever. Even if you're like a child completely protected in the toppest, like the highest quality body armor, if I go up to a child and shoot that child.
Which you shouldn't.
No,
let's be clear.
It's wrong to do that. I don't think I need. Me saying that makes me feel bad. I feel like you should just know that I'm not advocating.
Well, we've been misinterpreted before. I just want to be crystal clear. Do not shoot a child unless its vibes are off.
We should make a song, a little jingle. That's like, don't shoot a child. Don't shoot a child. Don't shoot a child. Don't shoot a child. There you go.
Yeah.
I was going to my original point, though, of like, they'll still be very injured.
Yeah.
Right? Because it doesn't like it stops a bullet from entering your body, but it doesn't stop the force of the bullet pushing very hard against you, right?
Yeah.
Like, and well, here, like the Kevlar jacket thing is the thing that fucking blows my mind too.
Mhm.
So the backpack doesn't work.
It can sometimes, but it's not rated through the National Institute of Justice.
And I imagine these school shooters probably have cool looking guns.
Yeah, they do. I mean, a lot of them have handguns, but the big ones have, big scary guns. And let's also be clear, the backpack doesn't cover your whole body. So if you are a, greater than toddler age person, they'll find parts of you to shoot.
Yeah, and also like, okay, are we giving every kid like a backpack? But like, it doesn't matter. We're here to support the rich kids only,
Yeah.
or rather, scam them. I guess. I don't know. So here, let's. I want to read an ad.
Okay.
From Wonder Hoodie. Okay, it's been seen on Forbes, NBC, Time. It's the bulletproof hoodie.
Oh God.
They sell adult sizes too, in case you want one for yourself.
So does this?
I like this. Actually, I should have read this before I kind of set it up.
Uh-huh.
It's a fucking hoodie.
And so
But,
does it in the hood? Does it have like the LED light things that will block your face from being recorded? Does it have those?
No,
I don't know. That was in the new season of Dexter. I don't know if it's real or not. I just kind of accepted it.
Yeah. Well, okay. How about this? I can tell you the price though, because like to me, like it may or may not work, whatever. But the price is what gets me.
Mm-hmm.
So for the child size, what number would you put on the bulletproof hoodie?
Well, knowing what I know, I'm gonna say
we should make this like Price is Right.
Banana.
Yeah, don't go. You can lowest.
That's when the kid gets shot.
Yeah.
The sad trombone.
So don't go over.
Okay, don't go over. I'm gonna say 301.
Okay, it was $225, but it is on sale.
God,
it is on sale though, so who knows how long that will last?
Damn it.
Yeah,
Damn it.
Normally retails for $525. So
my first guess was gonna be 5. God damn it.
Yeah, but we're talking about the sale price.
We're talking about the sale price. Hey, spay and neuter your pets, by the way.
Get those things. That should be the motto: is get those things.
Yeah. So if you see a cat on the street and it's got balls, you got to TNR that bitch. You know what that is? TNR?
No.
Trap, neuter, release.
Cool.
Also, like
let's talk about more gizmos. I like a good gizmo.
You like the gizmos? Okay.
I like a good gizmo.
Okay. What are the gizmos you got?
Can we talk about the drones?
Fuck.
School shootings are taking the lives of students and teachers, leaving communities shattered. And now leaders are looking at Georgia as the next state to test drones designed to protect your kids.
Right. This is the first thing that set me off because it's very funny. So, do you remember the name of the drone company?
Is it Raptor Technologies?
No. The Raptor's different. I want to talk about Raptor in depth. That's
Okay.
why I'm getting to the gizmos first.
Okay.
Because they're pretty short. It's
Okay.
just, look at this funny gizmo. So it's called Campus Guardian Angel.
I forgot.
It's called Campus Guardian Angel because the drones are like little angels.
Yeah.
And Jennifer, in a day and age where every parent is wondering and worried, could my child's school be the next? Campus Guardian Angel is hoping and working to try and change the way that classrooms are defended. Tonight, we're taking you inside of this new drone technology being pitched right here in Georgia that could stop an active shooter in just seconds.
Nobody thinks that their school's going to get hit.
But it's happened here at home and across the country.
No matter where you are, what you think about the school district that you're in, gun violence is still the #1, cause of death for children in this nation.
Justin Martin, the CEO and founder of Campus Guardian Angel.
We want that to change.
The company wants these drones to change the future of school safety.
If you know that you're going to get hunted in 5 to 10 seconds and then you're going to be in pain and you're going to look stupid running away screaming from drones, maybe you do something else with your life. I mean, maybe you decide not to go and try and murder children.
I don't entirely know what they sell because it is a tech company and they try to obfuscate say like it's like Tesla where they say like, oh, it can do all these things, and then the actual demonstration ads don't really show it. So what they say is that they install a bunch of drones in your school, right? And oh no, a shooter, a bad guy is on the loose. And it's up to us, the Campus Guardian Angel, to stop him.
I just keep picturing the Columbine kids sneaking around the school like Raiden in Metal Gear Solid 2 shooting ciphers.
I mean, they look like your normal drone. I wish they looked cool at least,
Or had a gun on them.
Well, that's the thing. They say that they have like a little taser on there. Or pepper spray or whatever like upgrade you want to buy for your angel.
You're kitting out your angel to protect the children.
Right, and then like it sends a swarm of these things driven by an actual person in Texas. There's like a little sleepy guard there. He's like, oh.
Halt. I am Gabriel, the guardian angel. Halt.
You know, like they probably have ascribed some religious significance to their role in Campus Guardian Angel.
Well, where else are they going to put these like Xbox PTSD troops that drone strike Palestinian children? Where are they going to put them to work when they come back? The Guardian Angel program.
Well, and here's what blows my mind though. So they say that like, okay, yeah, we can install like a taser or pepper spray on these Guardian Angels, but they never have demonstrated it. They never proved it. They never show it. But the one thing that they do demonstrate is it flying around corners and giving the police that have shown up already the go ahead. It's all clear. That's the one thing that they can demonstrate so far, is that, you know, like it's safe for the cops to go out.
Okay, as we learned with Uvalde, cops don't go in there till the shooting stops.
Oh, man. Yeah, we should probably talk about that, huh?
Look, there's a lot here. Let's keep going with gadgets.
Look up Uvalde.
Yeah, if somehow you've never heard of Uvalde and the shooting there, go do some Wikipedia jumping. Why don't you?
Yeah, but was the problem that they couldn't see around the corner of that enclosed room?
I think the problem was the inherent fear in every single law enforcement officer.
Yeah, like they don't want to be shot.
Like this week, someone, quote, feared for their life, so they executed someone.
Yeah.
But when they actually fear for their life, they don't.
They're like the guy with the gun at your school. He ran the fuck off.
Yeah, he ran the fuck off. This is what they.
Wait, but like honestly though, like when I think about that, I'm kind of like good. Because, like, you know, the thing that you worry about with cops entering any space in a chaotic situation is that they would blast a child.
Oh, yeah. This week in our city, a child got blasted because a cop made a mistake. Did you know that?
Nope.
So I
like that we're using blasted as kind of a fun euphemism.
I was reading this in the paper, and apparently there's like this whole situation where this guy took his younger brother hostage with a knife. Younger brother wrestles the knife away from the guy.
Yeah.
And he like walked outside as the cops were pulling up, and he had a knife in his hand, and they just fucking blasted the kid who was being held hostage.
Right. And
Eugene, Oregon, everybody. That's our news.
I know. But like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to give a little bit of sympathy to the police.
They feared for their life.
No, not in that situation, but in the school shooting situation. Okay. You assume that if it's a school shooter of the same age, like the age of the children in the room, like, you know, for example, Columbine, you don't know which one are the shooters and which one are just running for their lives, and you go in there and you need to stop somebody. You can't just. I'm just saying that, like, you know, there is a bit of confusion there, like, you know.
Yeah, it's almost like it's a really hard job, and they should be cool-headed and maybe aware of the situation, but they're not.
No, and they're not, right? And so,
you know what's fucking crazy to me?
Yeah.
Like, I walk into work every single night,
yeah,
wondering if I'm going to be permanently disabled, because it happened to one of my coworkers recently.
Sure,
someone broke a part of her hand. She had to have surgery. She could no longer use part of that hand. She is permanently disabled because a patient assaulted her.
Yeah,
and when we have patients assault us, we will restrain them and we will medicate them and calm them down because we are expected to preserve life, right?
Yeah, sure.
Cops do not have that same expectation, to the point where if someone is, quote, and this is a direct quote from a cop's mouth to me, if they are too violent to go to jail, they bring them to the hospital. That's what I walk into every night.
Yeah.
Like, there's that little undercurrent in my mind every single night. Oh, I wonder if I'm going to get permanently assaulted tonight.
Yeah.
And I go in there, I do my job. These cops just will murder, like, they can murder people indiscriminately and get a paid vacation.
Yeah.
And they're too afraid to go do their job when the one time we need a guy with a gun to go take care of something, and they wait outside texting.
You had one job. I mean, here's the thing, though. They
And
already.
we know their one job is protecting the capital of rich people. Blah, 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 blah.
No. Here's the thing, though. I think that they don't, partially because they've already received the award of heroship. Right?
Yeah.
They've already received the accolades of you go out there every day and you protect us, you're heroes.
Yeah.
And so, like they don't. Why would they risk their lives? They've already gotten the reward.
I'm not waiting till the kingdom of heaven to get my reward. I'm getting it now.
I'm assuming that they don't have like any sort of like moral background.
No,
backbone that
they
would push them to do something. Just because it's a good thing to do.
No, they have no inner world, no like,
Yeah,
no
no,
like light or joy inside
I
them.
assume that they only do things like a dog would, and that they're only looking for outside reinforcement.
Yeah. Oh, they kill a lot of dogs. Number
Well,
one killer of dogs in America.
Yeah.
Cops.
Yeah. But anyways, the campus guardian angel is there to protect the police officers that are going into the school shooting situation.
I'm gonna say this: police officers don't need protection. Go use your body.
Yeah. If Kevlar is so cool and works all the time, they're wearing it. Just go in.
Yeah.
Like
I hate them. I hate them.
yeah. By the way, did you see that ice agent that slipped on the ice and shot his guy?
Yeah.
It was so funny. Anyway,
I hope the worst thing possible happens to them all.
anyways, we're not talking about that though, because it's all about.
It's almost like this whole system is complicated by a bunch of intertwined problems with our society.
Yeah. Huh.
Weird.
But I do have a question since you brought up your hospital. Do you do hospital hardening at all? Is that like a thing?
You mean like security measures?
Well, I mean,
access control.
like this shit. Do you have like a panic cube that you can crawl into?
We do not. We have locked doors. Some locked doors, not many.
Yeah.
You know what our panic buttons are? They're little buttons that are velcroed onto the back of the computer that can just fall off and disappear.
Okay.
And when you hit the button, nothing happens. You have to hold the button down for 10 seconds for it to alarm out of state so they can call someone in the hospital to have someone respond.
Sick.
And it doesn't tell you where that alarm happens, just that an alarm happened. So the 19-year-old security guard who still has acne has to walk around the entire hospital looking for where there might be a problem. And then when they get there, they say, I'm not allowed to touch people.
I mean, you were a security guard at a hospital for a while.
And I helped out.
Oh, good.
I went against what I was told, and I helped out. That's all I'll say about that.
No, like it leads into like it's funny that hospitals, which I think frequently have violent people show up, and it's kind of expected that they do, has less security and less like protective measures than a school. Where I think even though we like school shootings are on the rise, it is very rare for a school shooter to show up. But I want to put that on hold because your panic button story triggered something in my brain that I learned about Uvalde specifically.
Oh boy.
So you know that a teacher died in Uvalde,
Yeah.
right? Because she didn't know that there was a school shooting, and she just kind of was walking down the halls and it's like, oh, and then died. Do you know why she didn't know? Because they had a school security like system that alerted phones, right? They sent a text message out to all the teachers. Okay. Not all the teachers.
Not all the teachers.
Not all the teachers.
This is why you keep your information updated in your company's intranet.
But like it hit like a little bit over half of the
Jesus
teachers.
Christ.
And so like, okay, your system doesn't work. And the solution is cheap though, because you said the right thing. It's that they just didn't collect up-to-date information. And no amount of technology is going to solve that problem if you don't like occasionally go over to the teachers and say, "Hey, did you file your stupid?"
Oh, so it's a personal responsibility.
No. It's
almost like if
it's a school administration problem.
What if they had like speakers all over the school and a centralized like microphone or something where you could just say into it, "Active shooter, take safety measures." What if like they could just put that in a school?
I don't know.
So it goes everywhere at once.
I do wonder that actually. I don't know the answer.
They
like
have
why?
that. It's what they've all.
I know. But like I was thinking, like, why don't they? Like why wasn't that a thing?
Because there's a consultant class telling them to buy extra security because they have a vested interest in making the students feel fearful. Because the more fearful people and parents are, the more money they spend, the more bad shit happens.
So do you think that there was a guy that says don't do this for some bullshit reason?
Yeah.
Hey, instead, here's our cool Raptor system.
Yes, here's our app. You hit this button and it will send a hustle text to everybody. It means you actually have to hustle.
Yeah, cool. Well, I feel like here's the thing. I'm not going to say that there shouldn't be some sort of procedure,
right?
Or thing that
safety drills are important,
right? Things that should because it is a risk, and you should practice for it.
Yeah.
Sure, I think that should be a thing that exists, but it shouldn't. It doesn't need to be overly complicated.
No,
right? Because you're right. Whatever. Send out a text. Cool.
Yeah.
But also just hit the fire alarm or hit that gun alarm. It's blue instead of red.
The gun alarm just plays gunshot noises.
Gun alarm! Gun alarm! Gun alarm! Run!
Every man for himself.
Run!
I thought that was the children cheering.
But I think the problem is, you're right, Tyler. It's too cheap.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure, whatever. Yeah, you would have to.
It's a system that was invented in the 60s called an intercom.
Well, yeah. You would have to hire a guy to install another button called the gun alarm button right next to the fire alarm button. And,
and that guy needs to be paid.
Sure.
And that guy's company needs to be paid.
No.
The company he partners with needs to be paid. Oh, you should also get this extra add-on for a subscription fee.
No, but that's why they don't install the fucking gun alarm, is because instead you have to have Raptor.
Yeah.
Preparing for a crisis, a top priority for the 4J School District. In partnership with Raptor Technologies,
the Raptor software systems are used in real emergencies every day, both ones that you know about and smaller ones, more day-to-day incidents. And what we find is that people who implement this with fidelity, like Eugene 4J, it really does save lives. You're sending out notifications and people are able to lock their doors proactively before something were to come into the school. Partnering with Eugene 4J has been unlike anything we've seen before. Eugene has 3 different pieces of our software, so they really have that full spectrum.
So Tyler, you learned a little bit about Raptor. I know facts.
So Raptor Technologies is a is a cybersecurity information surveillance company. It basically sells cameras to schools under the guise that it will watch for shooters. Oh, please give us all your personal information as well.
Right. It's a whole ecosystem of stuff, Tyler. It's not just cameras. It is also a phone app, right? So if there's an active school shooter, the notifications come through the Raptor app and show up on your personal phone.
Okay, what if I don't have my phone?
Well, too bad.
Okay.
Or what if, and I don't know if you've ever experienced this, what if there's a bug on a phone app?
Mm-hmm.
What if that happens? Or even better, what if you just uninstall it because you're a fucking underpaid teacher and you're tired
and you have a 7-generation-old phone with no storage on it,
right?
Because you delete the pictures of your children, or do you have this new app that works maybe a third of the time?
Right, exactly. And so it's overly complicated when you could just have the button that yells "gun," do the thing that we taught you to do. And that could be the end of the conversation, right? But no,
people need to make money.
Well, it's I think it's twofold. Let's not just say it's only about money. It is about money,
Mm-hmm.
but it's also about parents.
Yeah,
because the one thing that teachers hate more than students are parents.
Mm-hmm.
They hate both, but it's fine,
right?
Because parents want to have the very best for their children, like we were talking about before,
Mm-hmm.
with the Kevlar vest and the Kevlar hoodie
Mm-hmm.
and the bulletproof cube that you seal your child in. Put your child in the safety cube.
This security desk transforms into a ballistic shelter.
Right? Because they want the best for their children. And so a alarm isn't enough, is it?
Right, no.
You got to have top of the edge Raptor technology.
And you as a parent should be able to look in the camera to make sure your children are safe all the time.
Right. And there's this whole idea of what happens after the situation has been dealt with. How do you reunite children?
Mm-hmm.
I think they called it reunification, which is very ominous. But the reunification part of this process of pairing, scared children with scared parents and sending them away.
Mm-hmm.
the district is getting hands-on experience in parent reunification methods.
Yeah, there should be a process for that, but also isn't that what happens every day at school?
Yeah.
You get in the stupid traffic line and you sit there for too long. I don't know. I've seen this. Right?
You're studying schools from across the street
Oh, yeah. Don't mind me. I'm studying. But like, yeah, whatever. Like, kids leave school every day and are sent to their parents. But it's all about this anxiety. There needs to be a special process because, and I think this is true. If somebody hears that there's a school shooting at your kid's school, you're gonna go run there immediately,
unless you're a cop.
Well, yeah, unless you're
you're
a
gonna
cop.
wait outside politely.
If you're a cop that has a you know, your child in that school, you just get halfway there and spin around in a circle. I should go, but wait.
It's so nuts that the parents got into the school before the police.
Yeah, that was the thing at Uvalde,
That
wasn't
was,
it?
yeah.
Yeah. Well, and like, because like that's your parental instinct, right?
Yeah.
Is like, I gotta save my baby. I'm gonna, you know, blow over any cops. Like, because also, like, you know, they'll try to stop you. And they should, right? But, you know, like, there's a panic that needs to be dealt with. And so, like, I do understand the need for, like, a special process. But again, you don't need a fucking app to do this.
That's what drills are for. Like,
Right.
we had fire drills every fucking week. Like, hit the button.
Fires are also dangerous.
Yeah, go outside. This is what you do in the event of a fire. So it becomes natural.
Right. You know, you go out to the covered basketball court, you get in the line, you know, alphabetical order.
Yep.
Boyd sits up front.
which is crazy. Alphabetical order. It's like you send them out in alphabetical order. So if you have a last name
Aaron
of
Aronson.
the last name of Young, you'll probably live because A through M got fucking murked real quick. Man, you would die before me. That sucks.
Or survive, because like if you're the last out, maybe, you know,
right.
The bad guy catches up with you.
Oh, he'll catch me. I'm fat as fuck.
Yeah, like listen, I'll just be distracted in the corner. Play with the Flintstone phone.
School shooting happens to me. I'm hiding in the cafeteria. I'm eating.
Yeah, I mean, so like, okay, but I want to talk a little bit about the drills. There's a lot to talk about with this fucking shit because like it's all stupid, but it's all like. Because security theater is stupid, right? Like,
yeah, real stupid.
Every example of it is fucking dumb. Like, I have to take off my shoes. There might be a bomb in my shoe. You know, like, we all know that's very stupid, but we do it anyways because it, I don't know, it made people feel safe 25 years ago.
Yeah.
So we still have to do it. And so, like, but that's what this is. Like, we just need to get the illusion that they're safe. Like, so might as well just have, like, child shooter foam. You know what? I'm gonna invent an idea. A child shooter foam. Okay, it's just like the foam that shoots out of you know,
your penis when you're horny.
No, like sprinklers, right?
Oh, okay.
Or you know, and it stops the shooter, the child shooter in his tracks because it gets them all sticky with foam.
Why don't we do what they did in Tenet and flood the room with Freon to get rid of the oxygen?
Yeah, there you go. I mean, like. But the thing is, it's like it's a made up thing that just makes people feel safe.
Right.
It's a placebo. You know, here you go. Here's the solution. It, you know, and just have that. I don't know. Lie to us. Fucking lie to us, please, and make it cheap.
Yeah. Or so expensive that we feel like it has to work.
Well, that's what this is, right? I mean, like, okay, let's talk about the price of these fucking doors. Okay, are you familiar with the smart door? The child shooter smart door?
No.
So the child shooter smart door, I forget the actual name of it.
I think that's a fine enough name.
Sure. Child shooter smart door. It's a bulletproof door because, you know, makes sense in this situation. A bulletproof door, but it has a camera in the front of it. So they can, you know, it's like a Ring camera.
Okay.
Child shooter door.
Yep.
Right. How much would you, what's the price you'd put on that bad boy?
That's got to be like $1,500 plus a subscription fee to run the camera.
I mean, yes, there's a subscription fee, definitely. 4,500.
God damn it!
Per door for an entire school,
plus a subscription for all of them. Yeah,
because you're not going to put like one classroom gets the good door.
Yeah, the AP class. We must save the brainiacs. They're our only hope.
Shop class gets a curtain.
Oof.
Although, to be fair, if I was a school shooter, I wouldn't go into the shop class.
No, they have chainsaws.
Yeah, they're scrappy, man.
Yeah.
They'll get you.
Like you go to art class, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Theater, easy.
We want to die.
Band, sort of half and half, I'd say. That's probably where the shooter's from.
Yeah,
the band.
That checks out. But like, none of this shit is cheap.
Right.
Like, you know, like those are the consumer things that we're talking about with like the backpack and the jacket.
Yeah.
If you know that you're selling to a school district, then you're gonna juice them for all they got.
Oh yeah, because the school gets government subsidies to pay for these things, and the company gets government subsidies to make these things.
Yeah.
So it's all feeding each other shit.
Are you ready for our favorite segment?
Is it
my favorite segment?
Is it some hamburger math?
Let's do some hamburger math.
Hamburger math, hamburger math, hamburger math.
Explaining numbers to American.
Hamburger math.
Okay, so hamburger math. Now, the school, okay, we haven't really defined school hardening. It's the process of making it harder for a shooter, a bad guy, to infiltrate a building.
Yes.
So you probably could have guessed that. How much would you say is the school hardening industry annually?
It's got to be in the billions.
Yes. Well, how many of those bad boys?
4 billion?
Exactly. It's exactly 4 billion. You got it right.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Now that's a big number.
That's unimaginable to my small brain.
No, I got a little helper.
Can you help me with that?
I can. So the price of a Big Mac on average is $5.79.
Okay.
Okay. So 4 billion American dollars would be 100,000. Okay. 6,900 million. $690 million.
69 million.
690 million hamburgers. Is what I should say. 690 million hamburgers.
So that's 2 hamburgers a person in America? Over 2.1 hamburgers a person in America?
Or might I offer the alternative? How many children could you feed in that very school?
All of them forever?
Right? I mean, like, so this actually brings up to like some more local news because, our school district here in Eugene, Oregon.
4J.
The 4J has recently announced some budget cuts for this year. So they have a $30 million gap, and so they're going to start picking away at it. So $18 million in academic programs to support cut. And so here's the breakdown. And by the way, we're not like a giant school district.
No.
Eugene, go Ducks. It's a moderately sized city.
Right.
So staffing adjustments, firing off staff.
Yep.
6.6 million.
Okay.
For that. The credit retrieval and online programs, about $1 million. I don't know what that means. I assume it's important. Academic support. So like best programs, Avid, and other like poor kid programs.
Right.
That's going to be cut. So 3.5 million there. Future Build Center. Okay, so these are like these are building improvements. 8.1 million cut from that budget. Nutrition services. This is a fun one. So subsidies for school lunch. 2.7 million. Okay. Staff support. So everyone else at the school that's like not a teacher. 4.4 million. So how much is the Raptor system? Like, because the first commercial that we saw when we were looking up for Raptor was one for the 4J school district, where they're very proud to announce that they have adopted the Raptor system. Notice what didn't get cut here?
The Raptor system.
Right. Like, they still have, because they can't. Of course they can't.
Right.
Cut. Like, could you imagine the outcry if they cut the school shooting safety program?
We will not pay teachers. We will not feed your children. But Raptor's still a go. It's a lot.
I mean,
there's no way it's not a lot.
There's no way that it's not like something they should have cut before, say, child lunch programs, right? Because like it feels like it just makes this process harder too, right? You have to have a specialized app. All it really does is announce gun and go here to meet up with your parent.
Yeah,
like
prepare for reunification.
I don't know, man. Like it. I understand why this happens because parents are afraid, but like logically in my heart, how many more children lives would you save by having more school counselors?
Yeah.
Right? Because like they cut like what, $4 million worth of school counselors. They're part of the non-teacher staff.
Right.
Or I don't know.
Or the nurses.
I don't know which. We didn't have a school nurse. The idea of a school nurse to me is absurd.
Some do.
I mean, they should.
They should.
Because like children do shit that hurt themselves, right? Have a school nurse. Makes sense. But no, instead you have to have the bulletproof table and the Raptor system and Alice training.
Yeah. Did you write down what Alice is?
Oh God, what is Alice? It's the evil computer from Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's
okay.
going to save your children by giving them the T virus.
Would you rather trust Raptor or Alice?
You're going down the rabbit hole. God damn. I don't remember what it stands for. Let me look it up.
Yeah, this is going to be one of those things.
In addition to walkthroughs and new equipment, a third major focus for the district is ALICE. The district recently hosted an ALICE, or Alert, Lockdown, Inform, Counter, Evacuate training session.
So it's the active shooter.
Okay.
Alice system refers to Alice training. So
Okay.
there's alert,
Okay.
lockdown,
Okay.
inform,
Mm-hmm.
counter, evacuate.
Okay. That seems hard to remember.
So it's interesting to me that in Alice, like alert, I get it. You tell everyone, like, hey, shooter, lockdown, close all the locked doors. Great.
Sure.
Inform, tell everybody constantly, hey, this is what's going on. Shooter, go here, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Well, they're not telling the shooter to go somewhere.
No, you know what's part because I watched the training. Part of the training is that you inform your parents, which and this,
oh yeah, that company, I Love You Guys.
Yeah.
Thanks to a federal safety grant, the district hired the I Love You Guys Foundation. These experts focus on post-crisis reunification in more than 30,000 school districts.
So I think if greeters are out there and they're handing out the cards.
The foundation was created after the 2006 Platte Canyon shootings. John Michael and Ellen Keyes lost their daughter Emily to an active shooter. Her last words over text to them, I love you guys. They've turned their pain into prevention through these trainings.
So the fact that 4J is having these discussions and having these conversations tells me that they're taking school safety serious. And with that starting point, I think we can always grow every day.
It's a 2-day training. The first day focuses on technologies and techniques for all types of crisis. The second day, the safety tape goes up, while teachers and administrators reenact a reunification down to that last hug.
When students feel safe at school, they're able to learn. And ultimately, that's what we want for our kids.
Really helpful to have common language, clear protocols in place where we can communicate with students, families, and staff. The more hands-on opportunities we have, not only here, but as we take it to our staff and our community and our students, the better.
I think for parents who are uncertain or who don't see the behind-the-scenes work, I think I feel really comfortable moving into the fall to be very explicit in terms of here are the things that I'm doing as a building principal, our district is doing to support student safety.
Hi, Nate from the future here. One thing I realized while editing this episode and cutting in clips of our local school district taking on Raptor Technologies and the I Love You Guys Foundation, all of this training, all this grant money that was spent wasn't spent on individual school staff or teachers or even admins, it seems like. It seems like it was mainly for the 4J school district staff and personnel. They didn't include all teachers, or they didn't specifically target schools. It's just the admin people. They're doing the teach the teacher approach, which if you've ever been stuck in that kind of situation, you know that the teach the teacher approach doesn't actually go down to the staff and personnel. So my guess is, this is all speculation, but my guess is that this whole training really didn't affect local schools in our school district. Fun.
The last text they got from the daughter before she was blasted was, I love you guys.
Yeah.
Which, let's be honest, we should take the phones away from children in school. Hot take.
That's why I was rubbing my head just now, is that phones are bad when you're trying to learn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. No, I don't care how good of a teacher you are. You cannot compete with Roblox.
You will not beat the phone.
You will lose every time to that fucking gardening game on Roblox.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I'm sorry. It's too good. I know that you like making math fun, but it's just not going to work.
Yeah, it won't.
So you just have to take the phones away.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason why you can't take the phones away, and which is why parents get very upset if you even try, is because they think of this situation. They think of the I love you guys situation, right?
And what's crazy is the people that, like the school districts that have taken the phones away, the children learn more. The test scores go up.
Yeah, no
they
shit.
understand. They read.
They can read an analog clock now.
Yeah.
Do you know that they've started uninstalling analog clocks from schools because nobody can read them?
God damn it.
Not well, like whatever. That's like cursive. You don't really need that, but it
helps.
It's symbolic of they ain't learning shit.
Yeah. But the Alice training, what's crazy, because that's inform. The next one is counter. That's where you fight back.
Okay.
And the last step is evacuate. So like
it's not in order, is it?
No, you're supposed to evacuate first. But
if you can, like, get out of there.
Like,
or I guess lockdown. Like, pick one.
But still, like, I understand they're calling it Alice, so it's easy to remember. But putting counter before evacuate sort of trains the brain to think fight before run.
Yeah.
Like, that's modeling behavior based on this algorithm, which you don't want to fight the shooter. That you cannot do. Like, if you're in the same hallway with the shooter, yeah, run for them.
You're bringing a child to a gunfight. Like, it's not going to work.
Like if you're trapped, like cornered, yeah, then you fight. But if there's a way out, you have to use that first.
Okay, which I want to get to my favorite alternative to Alice, which is the run, hide, fight. It's a better thing because it's not an acronym.
Oh, this is the one that I sent you, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, God.
I want to watch it. It's not very long, but like it. Okay, it is long.
It's 11 minutes, but
Well,
there's
let's
some
get-
real gold in here under fight, right? That's what I sent you?
Yeah, run and hide I think are pretty obvious, right?
Yeah, run.
Although the run part has a good segment that I want to catch here. So
If not, be prepared to break a window to escape. And if you're located above the first floor, think about having a process for lowering your students to safety. To best prepare for a window break, it's a good idea to keep a pair of work gloves, safety goggles, and even a small hammer in your desk.
not a small hammer.
Yeah, that's a big fucking ball peen hammer right there,
Well,
man.
it's also like, hold on, let me pull out my educational hammer. And like, I'm gonna point out something now that should be obvious to anyone with like these like cool systems that they're installing, like the cool doorstop or the cool child safety cube. Is children, when you introduce something that is cool to them, they will immediately use it in the worst possible way.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, they will.
Like, I'm not crazy for thinking that. Like,
No.
okay, here's this thing that will stop a door from being opened by anybody.
Yep.
Guess what the kid's going to do immediately?
Oh, use it to open the door. Yeah.
No.
He'll
use
break it.
Use it to close it.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, a teacher's outside now. We can play whatever we want.
Yep.
Because they're kids.
They're kids. They don't know better.
They don't know better. Like, and so if you have children, if there's a school shooter, I'm gonna pull out my school hammer and break a window.
This is the safety hammer.
Right. They're immediately gonna like fucking go in there and take that hammer. And
Yep.
It's like, hey guys, check what I got.
You teachers, you have to keep your hammer secret from the students or they'll get it.
You got to lock that hammer up. They don't say that.
No, they don't.
And you know what? Child safety cube. They're gonna shove that nerdy kid in there. And
They're going to be farting in the safety cube and pushing a kid in there. I know what they're going to do.
Yeah, they're gonna like lock him up and like bang on the sides of it, like because of course.
Because why wouldn't they?
Like has it like these people must have been to schools at one point in their life. They know how kids are.
Yeah, awful. Which is why we ain't having them.
Anyways, let's continue with this wild adventure.
If you need to break a window, first move your students away from the window. You'll require something heavy, such as a fire extinguisher, to cause the break.
Oh, she forgot her hammer.
Strike the glass where it's
Notice
weakest,
they're not
near
using
one of the bottom
any Raptor
corners.
technology.
It may take several strikes.
So, you know what's funny here? Because they actually do break this window in this demonstration. Like glass like falls down on her arm.
Yeah.
And like, what if it's hard glass? What if like she gets injured as a part of this process?
I
mean, like whatever. Like, you know what? Hey, use your best judgment.
Yep.
I'm not going to judge you if you cut your arm open when you're trying to run away from a school shooter.
Yep.
Sure. But then they also like say like, okay, then put jackets on them and then toss these kids out the window. If they're too small, if they're too tiny, you know.
Think of a process from dropping students a few stories up.
Yeah.
Figure out something to do.
You know,
we should sell pillows or cushions to schools that they can put under second story windows for when children.
Or those big like firemen trampolines that they used to have.
Yeah, oh my God. This is $1 million idea. What would we call our school shooting safety technology company?
Bambi. Because it has to like, it's for kids.
Yeah, you're right.
Got to be a little cute. It's funny too, like the bulletproof doors during the trade shows that they have for these fucking things. They put like animal stickers on the doors to make them, because it's for kids.
It's for kids.
It can't be scary.
You know, for kids.
Okay, but like let's get to the real juicy part of this.
The fight section.
From
right?
Vision Star Media. Let's see here. Well, the fight part is actually longer than the other two put together. It's like they think that part is cooler.
Students. We come now to our survival strategy of last resort, fight. If your proximity to the active shooter is so close that neither run nor hide are viable options, then you may need to take active aggression against the shooter. Your objective is to incapacitate the shooter. Our tactics are not brute force, but rather speed, surprise,
guerrilla
and
tactics.
focused aggression. Now, fight is not a requirement of any school district employee.
Notice how he's framed right
It
next
must
to the
be a
American
personal
Eagle.
choice, one based solely on survival.
Bald eagle, they call it.
And fight is not justification to violate the zero tolerance policy of the school district concerning possession of weapons on a school campus. If you have no other alternative but to fight, here are some points to consider. Stay out of the line of fire. Use cover and concealment to your advantage whenever possible. Speed is critical. If you can, approach the shooter from his side or from behind. Use your full strength and aggression to deflect the weapon away from you and others. When you strike at the shooter, aim high, targeting his eyes, face, or throat. Use your knees to give a shot to the groin. Instruct your students to run to safety. Your primary goal should be to temporarily disable the shooter in order to make your escape.
I want to get to the good one where
Fight
here we
can
go.
also entail the use of improvised defensive tools.
Using the flag as
It's American flag.
How many are within your reach? Textbooks, chairs, or other classroom objects can be thrown at the shooter as he enters the room. A fire extinguisher can be used as a heavy club or a spray to disorient or disable the shooter. Within your desk are sharp objects such as scissors.
Or the hammer.
Even consider
The
using
hammer.
a
Come
heavy
on.
object such as a skateboard to defend yourself.
Okay, so imagine you remember how you were when you were 14,
Mm-hmm.
and you saw this video.
Mm-hmm.
What's the one thing you remember about this video?
Fight.
I should pick up an American flag and stab a shooter.
I will tell you one thing. If a teacher came at me and started choking me and working my groin, I'd do a different type of school shooting.
That's not the point I was going for. You're not some sort of
Look, we both took something out of that video, something completely different.
Your fetish is a school shooter.
No, like I talk about it would make me come.
Yeah, I know, but like
I would do a shoot
in this fake scenario. Your fetish is to show up as a school shooter and then be beat up by a teacher.
Look, I think I'd be a happier person if Mrs. Bartlett had done that to me in our American history class. Okay,
Yeah,
you remember her?
yeah.
Hot.
Rip.
Ooh, Miss Bartlett didn't die.
Yeah,
it
oh
was
yeah.
the English teacher.
I thought you died.
No, Miss Bartlett's alive. Don't ask me why I know.
Anyways, but like you get what I'm saying though.
I do,
like,
yeah.
Because like if you're a fucking kid and you watch this video, you're gonna immediately go to fight.
Imagine what grift you could get if you kill a school shooter with an American flag.
You're set for life,
Yeah.
dog. Like everyone's fighting for the American flag to be the one that stabs the shooter with it. But like it's there to clearly incentivize teachers and students to fight more than anything else,
Mhm.
right? And I love that too because like in this video they say it's not your obligation to fight. I can't say that you have to fight. It's a personal choice you have to make. Wink, which is like, of course, like the expectation. Yeah, hey, you should do this. And also, did you catch the thing at the beginning where it's like, hey, this is not saying that you should bring a gun to school.
Yeah, you can't. Zero tolerance all the way. You can't do that. But you gotta fight.
So there was a time where I was working at Lane Community College.
Oh.
And did I tell you about the time where my boss would constantly bring in a gun until I had to tell him to stop?
Jesus Christ.
Because he says, like, I have a license. It's my right to bring in a gun. What if a school shooter came into this office that wasn't even connected to the main campus?
He'd probably drop his gun and shoot his own penis and balls off. So that's the thing. I was watching.
He would slip on a banana peel.
I was watching like this guy test shooting the guard dog backpack, right?
Yeah.
And in the video, he like unloads a full clip into the backpack, and then he like ejects the clip and drops it and has to fumble and pick up his clip. It's like, this is the perfect example of what's wrong with these people.
Right. Is arming and training teachers to shoot a gun isn't going to go down the way you think that.
Okay, but what if they have the bucket of rocks?
Oh God, the bucket of rocks. Like, because sure, okay, but like your response should not be throw bucket of rocks. Okay, yeah, you know what? This brings up a good thing. Here's the funniest, grimmest thing that you could have in a classroom associated with this. The saddest school hardening object. What do you think it is?
I don't know, a dart gun, like you blow darts.
Oh, that's funny. That's not sad.
Yeah, it's not sad.
That's pretty sick, actually. No, it is the standard classroom lockdown kit.
Oh, then everyday carry kit for school hardening?
No, it's not carry. You buy it and you put it in your classroom. The teacher has to buy it.
It's like a first aid kit, but a last aid kit.
A bit, yeah. No, actually, it's worse than that. So, there's a couple variations of this, but they all come with a bucket. Do you know what the bucket's for?
What?
Because if you're in lockdown and it's a long time,
you have to piss and shit in the bucket.
You have to piss and shit in the bucket. That's also why it comes with toilet paper.
Jesus Christ.
And water and like first aid gauze, a tarp.
There better be a Bible in there.
Oh God, yeah, there should be a. Tyler, we gotta stop giving these ideas out for free. Like if people are gonna grift on this, like why don't we get a taste?
Oh my God, like what to do after a school shooting kit? There's a Bible, a little thing of holy water.
Oh, the deluxe one's only $100 though, so like there's room to like get some more profit out of this. Is all I'm saying. But also like, okay, I'm gonna say it, like if you are in a situation where you are in a classroom for so long that you have to piss or shit, or if you're a kid that you have to piss and shit, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to go in the corner.
Yeah.
Like you don't need to spend extra money for the poop bucket.
the patriotic school shooting shit bucket.
Right. And also teachers, if you're out there, don't buy it. They're gonna accuse you of keeping a litter box in there. And we all know
we know what's gonna happen. Bravely eliminate your waste after a school shooting.
Yeah.
We should sell the liberal version of this, which is a litter box.
Honestly, though, why not a litter box? It's designed to hide the smell of poopy and pee.
Do you think some conservatives saw the like school shooting aid kit and it's like, that's a fucking litter box? They're making them gay trans furries.
God, I hope so.
Wow.
I hope that's what happened.
Jesus Christ. Why do you think people do school shootings?
Why'd you say it like? Why do clouds look so pretty?
The only like school shooter manifesto that I even kind of, and I hesitate to say this aloud, that I kind of agree with.
Yeah, all right.
Was the manifesto from one Brenda Lee Spencer.
Who's Brenda Lee? I don't know Brenda Lee
So
Spencer.
in 1979, Brenda Lee Spencer, one of the earliest school shooters. I mean, they've been around, but this was like school shooting.
79.
Yeah,
like,
school shooters as we know it. Brenda Lee Spencer started shooting up her school. She was in a standoff. Like, so honestly, like she shot through the glass ceiling with this one. She was in a standoff and a reporter got a hold of her and the reporter's like, why'd you do this? Why are you shooting up the school? And this is a direct quote. She says, I don't like Mondays. This livens it up. So I kind of get that one.
Just out of curiosity, when was the comic strip Garfield invented? When it was around that time, I feel.
Yeah, it's probably,
or maybe it was before. Oh no! What if it was before?
Hold on. Let's look this up.
Did Garfield cause the school shooter, or did Garfield get inspired?
1978.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Brenda Spencer was like, I'm that cat. I want lasagna. I hate Mondays. The people have to die.
This goes right to the top.
Jim Davis, you sack of shit.
We should like Michael Moore pause ink.
Jesus. So, like, why do you think, like, what?
Okay,
what causes that? What causes a school shooting?
Nobody knows. But like, really though, because I think it's one of those things that's so perplexing. Like, when you like, there's nothing worse than Uvalde. I can hardly think of things that are worse than Uvalde.
Or
like,
Parkland, like all of that shit.
Yeah, at that point you're just doing Hellraiser shit. Like I don't know, right? Well, Uvalde was especially egregious because it was like very little children, right? And so
Sandy Hook, yeah. Like
sorry, I was thinking, Sandy Hook,
yeah.
right.
There's so many that we get them confused.
It turns into a big soup in my head.
God, our Tree of Liberty is so watered with blood.
Cool, but like so it's impossible to. It feels impossible.
Almost by design.
And I think everyone has their own conclusions to it, and which is why I get so crazy around school shooting times. The season has probably come up here soon.
Yeah.
I wonder if one will happen by the time we release this episode. Who can say? But that's why people are like, oh, it's violent video games, it's violent movies, it's Dungeons and Dragons, or like, they just pick whatever they can think of.
Or it's Discord servers.
Yeah, it's a Discord server, or it's furries, or whatever. Like, they just pick shit. Right, because they pick shit that they don't like because they think that, oh, I can justify why I don't like this. It causes school shootings. But really, I lock it into the category of like acts of desperation, of hopelessness, right? Yeah. It's the same reason why a gambler bets all his money on like Klarna or whatever, the poly market. Like he put his entire life savings on there because he has nothing left, right? And it's the thing I thought during the Columbine, Bowling for Columbine, when they were talking about the shooters, which is that they were. It's the thing that you see with a lot of these people is that they're constantly bullied, they're outcast from society.
Yeah, they're disaffected, lonely, abused, a whole panoply of unmet social needs and material needs.
And the key word is hopeless. They have no future, right? There's nothing ahead for them. And so they make this choice.
Yes.
Right?
A personal choice.
Right. It feels like a revenge against the world, right? Where it's like, the world has fucked me for so long, so fuck you, world. I'm going to do this. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
And
that's what a lot of the manifestos say.
Right. And so to me, the biggest act of prevention, the way that you stop a school shooting, is you give people hope. You give sad kids a little bit of hope in the world.
Right.
Why do you think school shootings are rising? It's because younger and younger, because
when they get on their iPad to play Roblox and they see children being obliterated every single day.
It's Five Nights at Freddy's. That's right. Freddy Fazbear's is
FNAF.
No, it's because the future is grim.
Yeah.
It looks bad right now.
And everybody in charge, in power, is basically saying, we can't do anything about this. Like, we just have to adjust. Please send me $15.
Right. Like, and I don't know. I feel like it's a solution that I think everyone can agree on, which is more counselors.
Yeah. Or like some sort of
more resources.
Sort of social infrastructure where hopeless kids can get things that improve their life, like material needs.
Right. And I didn't look this up because I'm not a researcher, but I feel like how many full of hope school shooters are there? Right? Like how many like things are looking great. I come from a well-off family and I get all A's and everyone loves me. I'm going to shoot up a school. Never happens.
Never. There's no class traitor school shooters.
Right. It doesn't fucking happen.
Nope.
Because, like, I don't think that if you have hope in your life for the future, you would do that.
Right. And, like, we have seen school shooters that come from, like, a middle-class family, but you
can still be hopeless in middle class.
The forced sense of hopelessness that we face every single day is becoming greater, and it's harder and harder to fight against that because, like, I'm 40 years old.
Sure.
I'm looking at getting my first house, and I'm not buying it. My uncle is giving it to me.
Sure.
Because any chance of future has to be given to you from someone else above you because there is nothing.
Right.
It's rendered. You have to have a subscription fee. Maybe kids can get Apartment Plus where their apartment has heating.
Sure. You know what's great about us being millennials is that when we die,
because we drank out of the hose, we rode in the back of trucks.
No. See, mine's cooler. Is that right when we hit like retirement age, we'll be cooked alive by the sun.
Oh, that's so good.
But the Gen Z, they'll still have at least a couple decades to deal with that shit, and that's why they're sad.
Yeah, because everybody
because like
pulled the ladder up after they climbed it.
There's nothing hopeful out there. So like, yeah, school shootings are gonna go up.
So what is something you're hopeful about?
I mean, like, I have goals and dreams for the future, which is why I don't own a gun. But like, that's how I feel about it. But like, is it the right answer? I don't know.
No, like we have been so atomized and so made like the only thing we can do is personal choices. There's like systemically, there's not much we can do.
Like personal choices, like the teacher would make in like a combat situation.
To fight, yeah. Like we have been so divorced from any actual power or ways to change or affect our immediate surroundings.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't we just start shooting up our surroundings? Like I mean, I understand it,
sure,
but I wouldn't do it.
It's means, motive, and opportunity, right? And that's why Americans have the most school shootings.
Because we have
the means.
We have the means. We have the opportunity.
There's so many guns.
Yeah.
Opportunity. I think opportunity is the weakest one of that phrase, is because if somebody really wanted to kill me specifically, there's plenty of opportunities. I go out grocery shopping. I'm driving around in my car. If I'm a student, I have to go to school.
Right.
So like if you don't care about getting caught, plenty of opportunity.
Right.
Right. But the motive is the one that people always question. Like whatever means, hey,
that's because the rugged individualism of America makes the motive the most important, because that's someone's personal choice. We have to figure out why they got to that choice. We can't address any of the factors outside of them that push them to this choice.
They're just bad guy.
Yeah.
You shoot bad guy.
You shoot bad guy.
Right? The guy in the video that we just watched, he had a hoodie. He was a thug. Right? You shoot the bad guy.
Yeah, you shoot the thug.
I mean, but like that's their childlike brain, is that there's just bad guys out there, not very troubled individuals that, are at their breaking point.
Yeah, and like to truly address why these individuals are at this point, you have to address the greater social economic issues, which they have made clear they are not willing to or not interested in changing.
Right. By the way, I wanted to bring up some teacher facts.
Because teacher facts, let's go.
It's hard to be. I was a teacher for a little while.
You were.
But here's the thing. I had plenty of support when I was teaching over in Japan.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah. Yes. Like I had tons of prep time. I would go into a classroom and then I have like a helper. Sometimes it was the classroom teacher. Sometimes it was just like an assistant.
Right.
Right. And, I would have all the support I needed, right? I couldn't get to school one day because it was snowed in. Somebody came by and picked me up, But in America, no, because teachers, they get paid shit. Here's some fun facts about burnout.
Here we go.
53% of teachers have said that they've gotten to the point of burnout. Not like I feel tired, but like I'm dying.
I'm done.
I'm not going to school today. Burnt out. Right. What would you say the average turnover of a teacher is every year? Of like the entire population of teachers?
25%.
That's pretty high.
Yeah.
Are you saying a quarter of every teacher is leaving their job every year? I was trying to be shocking with 9%, but I'll give it 25%.
Well, I'm hopeless. Like
it's 9%.
It's 9. That's 10% of teachers.
Right. 1 out of every 10 teacher will leave their job this year.
Yeah.
If it's a new teacher, it's 30%.
Fuck.
Right. There are 411,000 vacant positions out there in teacher land, in the educational system, they call it. And a lot of times what they're doing is hiring undertrained individuals. Like you'll see that in like every school district now.
And healthcare.
Where they'll have to hire substitutes permanently, right? Where it's just like a permanent substitute situation because you don't need to have all the qualifications as a substitute
and
teacher.
They're cheaper.
And so it's like, okay, we'll just hire a permanent sub.
Like you.
I'm a permanent dom. What are you talking about? I'm all man.
A real dom wouldn't have to say that.
Shit. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter. I'm in the middle. I'm like that cop that's spinning around. But like, you get what I'm saying is that like, so the idea that this guy on the video is winking at the teachers like, hey, you should fight this guy. Like, we don't pay them enough for that. We don't pay them enough for this bullshit.
Yeah, they don't even get their supplies cut. Like they
would have to buy the shit bucket.
Yeah.
the school supply ship bucket. They would have to, out of their own pocket, they have to pay for that.
All right. You've inspired me for another idea.
What's that?
What if we make an app, kind of like DoorDash,
Yeah, right.
where if there's a school shooting, you can pay your dasher to go in and get your kid.
That might work. Like pay the school district for like fast pass for their kids.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea. They need money. Fast pass the rich kid to the reunification line.
Oh, this is so bleak.
But like, what, Tyler? Don't say these ideas out loud. You're gonna manifest them in real life.
They're probably already there.
Shit. Well, okay. So you know what's funny? At the Trade Expo, there was this guy that was proposing for $9.99 a month for every parent, every student in the classroom to hire a roving school shooter stopper. Like he was going to pretend that he was a teacher, pretend that he was teaching classes, but really he's like a roving officer,
like a sky marshal,
like a sky marshal. For and he was going to try to charge every parent $9.99 a month, so he could do that.
We really do deserve every bad thing that happens to us.
Yeah,
as Americans, we really do.
I think so. So okay, but like here's another hamburger math thing I forgot to get to. I'm not playing the song again.
Oh, come on, one more time for the people.
No, they don't want it.
Okay,
they don't like the song. I like the song.
You listen to yourself,
right?
For a $9.99 prescription fee, you can listen to the hamburger math song on patreon.com/Hatreon.
Right. So, but they do have resource officers. Like, the resource.
Yeah.
I think, like, hold on. There is something to be said about having a security guard type person around schools. Because, like, whatever, fights break out all the time, dude.
Right.
Like, and like some kids are stupid. They're going to, like, light fires in trash cans. And there does need to be that guy that says, knock it off. And I don't think that's entirely the teacher's job a lot of times.
No.
So, like, I think there's some justification for it.
Sure.
But if you had to put a number of, like, how much that costs to have resource officers and school, like, like the thing is, I think also is that they add too many resource officers and police, presence people, like whatever. What's the number?
I hesitate to guess a number because I went too high last time, but I will say this: like at my hospital, the security guards, what I learned from all the shit that's happened is we have a contracted security company, and we pay the lowest subscription fee to get the least trained, least competent, least available to do things security guard.
Yeah.
So we're probably doing that. So I don't know, $100,000 a year for a resource officer?
No, I mean for like every school in the nation.
Oh God. Are you going to hit me with another $1 billion industry?
Yes.
God damn it.
How many bees? How many bad boys in there?
2 billion?
Close. Add a 10 to that. 12 billion.
Jesus Christ.
And let me just put this in context here, because I wanted to know like how much we're spending on teachers. So in Oregon alone, it's only 26 million.
26 million.
Million with an M. Not bees, not the bad boys. So here, I need to find, okay. I need to find this number.
I'm going to be doing my own hamburger math over here.
Oh, do you want to know how many hamburgers 12 million is?
No, not that. So it looks like 26 million times 50 per state, which some states are going to pay more. Some are going to pay a lot less. So 1,300 million. Well, that's like 1.3 billion, right?
That can't
No. That's only 130 million.
That can't be right.
No, it's more than 130.
But like, okay. Are we spending more on school security than we are spending on teachers?
Yeah, I think so.
Because 12 billion is fucking stupid.
1.3 billion would be the amount we'd spend on teachers for 26 million times 50. But we're paying 12 billion for resource officers. Yeah?
Yeah. School security personnel. Take it that way you will.
Our schools are too hard, but they're not hard enough.
Hi, Nate from the future again. We throw out a lot of numbers in this episode, and some of them were bothering me because 12 billion felt wrong to me. And the numbers were all over the place. Like, I did find the article that said 12 billion. I've seen other articles that say 2.1 billion. It's hard to know, but the general consensus is that schools spend more on teachers than security officers, but they're neck and neck. So make that of what you will. And also security guards, they do get paid more. Generally, I'm seeing the average around 100,000, whereas teachers on average earn about 72,000 per year. So good times. Yeah, well, okay, so here's a good way to wrap this up, I think. What's the number one killer of children and adolescents?
Well,
put them all on there.
I mean, COVID?
No.
It's probably guns or some kind of trauma.
No, it's guns.
It's guns, okay.
Specifically. It's just guns. It beat out car crashes a couple of years ago. Car crashes used to be number one. Now, your child is most likely to die from a gun than anything else, from cancer, from drowning, from slipping on a banana peel. It's guns. But, and I looked this up, and I don't know the accuracy of this shit, but I do believe it in my heart.
Oh, boy. That's how we get into trouble.
I know, but it feels right. And that's all I can go off of, because this, you can't legally study this at the CDC. So all you can do is vibes.
Right.
But the percentage of those gun deaths that are from school shootings is less than 1%. Right?
Because it's probably suicide or accident in the home.
The suicide, accident in the home, hunting accident.
Right.
They find a gun and they
or a shooting that's not in a school.
Right. You know what? Shootings happen everywhere.
Yeah.
It's not just in schools anymore. You can walk down the street and have a shooting. You could be like that. You can be in Vegas. You can get shot in Vegas. You can be.
Yeah, don't go to a country concert.
Yeah, you can be in a club and get shot.
What's nuts is I used to wear my AirPods in Costco to listen to podcasts or music when I'm walking around. I don't do that anymore because I thought I wouldn't hear the guns going off.
Well, you can put them on transparent mode so you can hear the.
Yeah, I don't want to hear the people, though. I want to hear the people in my head telling me things.
I mean, the threat of being shot by a gun, it feels worse every day for adults.
Especially in America. No other country has this.
And yes, school shootings are a problem, but I think mass shootings are the problem. It's not specifically just schools. It is just that we focus in on schools because it's so jarring.
Yeah.
And we're giving these demons... Okay, let's get to the hate part of this. The thing that I hate about it is that people see this fear and want to make a business out of it.
They're opportunistic parasites.
And because we watched some of these, for example, this training. There's an alternative training. I think we mentioned it earlier, which is I Love You Guys.
Yeah.
Right. And which was made by a parent of a victim of school violence. Right. And he parades his child around as this, she said, I love you guys, and I don't want to see that happen again. So this is my job now.
Yeah. So I'm an entrepreneur.
Right. But yeah. And so that guy makes money off of this. And so I'm like, I can't get mad at him because he went through a harrowing experience, but also maybe you are directing your trauma in a weird direction.
Yeah.
Maybe you're now saddled with this forever because you made it your job.
The weird part of this all is that instead of addressing the problems that cause school shooter, we found a market to extract money from the shootings.
Right. And it's not just bereaved parents. I mean, fuck. Vision Star Media is not from bereaved parents. I mean, that guy was probably just some retired cop who wanted to make some money. Or the Campus Guardian Angel was just probably some tech startup, bro.
Yeah. Raptor Technologies was a tech startup.
Sure, right?
Cybersecurity startup.
Yeah, so these guys aren't here for anyone's best interest. They're there because they have a captive audience that will spend any amount of money to keep their babies safe.
And they're demons.
And they're there to squeeze scared parents out of everything they got. And I don't like them very much. I don't know what to go with this. I mean, what are your thoughts?
No, school shootings, unmanageable, awful, evil, terrible stuff. But the fact,
I wish they would go away.
Yeah, I would shoot the school shootings with the gun that kills everything infinitely or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever your deal is.
Don't make fun of the infinite destroying gun.
I'm using it correctly here. But the deeply diseased part of America and its culture and its blind obedience to capital has created a market that needs school shootings to happen. And the studies have shown, like, school hardening does not work. Like, I read tons of articles be like, well, actually, they make things worse.
School shootings are going up.
Yeah.
Right. And like, you know, it's funny, like some of the training where it's like one way in, one way out into these schools. I'm like, doesn't that trap kids in like a funnel?
Yeah.
So if
it's a grinder.
If there's a real bad guy in there, they can't leave as effectively. Like,
it's the Temple Grandin hug box for school shootings.
Right. It's like it's theater, but in the worst kind of way. Like theater that's not like actually thinking about what's the most effective way.
Right.
Because the solution is counselors, not
and
like,
removing guns. Like, sorry,
not the child safety cube.
We should have guns, sure. Not like we do. We overdid it.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I have mixed feelings. I want to shoot a gun because I think it's really fun to shoot a gun.
I've had this idea for a while.
However, I don't think we should have guns.
Yeah,
right. Like
some people should not have guns.
I mean, I think most people shouldn't have guns, right?
I mean,
like,
sure.
Really, you know, I think that given the environments that we find ourselves in, like, it's scary. It's a scary world out there. I can see why someone would buy a gun.
Yeah.
However, I think it's like that, which is like it's not a great response to fear. You know, I think like by building a child safety cube, it's not a great response to fear, and I think that you need to.
We're just burpy boys. Someone's shooting the burp ray at us.
Yeah, it's true. I think that, you know, if we were just a bit more enlightened, we would realize that our first instinct of put child in the safety cube is not correct.
Yeah.
You know, like
it is fix child while out of cube.
Yeah, right?
The support child while out of cube.
Right. And, you know, I guess we're focusing in on like teenage school shooters and not like, you know, the adults that just go in and blasting.
That's a whole other set of problems.
Well,
but they all feed the same problems.
Yeah, it's all like, to me, that's all reads is hopelessness. And like, if we don't start working against that, I don't think we're going to stop mass shootings.
No.
I don't think the child safety cube will work. I don't think any of this bullshit really works,
No.
really, because we have proof. Like, school shootings are constantly going up.
Yeah.
Right? It's if we were to look at the data only based off of this school hardening, we would come to the conclusion it has the opposite effect.
Yes.
Right? Because
it does.
Because school shootings have gone up. They've gone up. And like, we've been doing this shit for how long?
Yeah, it's almost like if you make these children afraid constantly for their safety, that will feed into several other issues where they think, well, yeah, they're not safe. I'm going to show them how not safe they are. Blam, blam, blam.
I can't believe we haven't talked about that yet. Right? It's like the effect of this culture of, hey, children, first off, you have a test here today, so, you know, make sure you study for it. But also, at any time, a scary man can come in with a gun and kill you and everyone you love.
And it's probably going to happen. This is why we have all this stuff.
It's going to happen. In fact, we have a drill right now. Get on your desk. And then there'll be a guy walking down the hall, like playing, screaming, and like checking doors violently, because that's what they do in these fucking things, right? Because they want to make it real for whatever fucking reason. And like, yeah, of course, these kids are going to be terrified.
Right.
And what, like, I did not experience that.
But the kids do now.
Yeah, they do now. I don't know what that looks like. I've seen videos of what that looks like, where it is just like, you know, usually what they do is, don't they like hire out police, like local police departments to come out and do these trainings? And guess what they're going to fucking do?
Act like cops and treat it as tactical situations.
Right. They're going to be like, I'm going to fucking kill you. And then like shake the doors and whatever scary thing they can think of.
Right.
Because they want to make it like a real training situation. And so it's like, what does that do to a child?
Probably bad things for their brain.
I can't imagine. It's nothing good, right?
Right.
Does it prepare them for, you know, dealing with a situation like this? Should they be prepared to go to war?
But hey,
I don't know.
What if this also had a subscription fee that you could pay?
Yeah. Yeah, like rent seeking affects everything. You can't avoid it. Watching these like commercials for school hardening things, it gave me the same feeling I get when I watch like ads for medication. Right? I'm watching this Skyrizi ad. I'm like, why do you need to advertise like cancer medication? Shouldn't they just know? Like, shouldn't the doctor say you should take this?
Yeah, you need this for cancer. Why do I have to see a commercial for it?
Right. Like, why do I need to see a commercial for like child safety stuff? Shouldn't they just like,
Shouldn't we make children safe?
Well, yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. Like, it seems all bad. It seems like, why are we selling this shit?
Yeah.
Why isn't it a state-run program where they find the most effective thing?
Well, the state is too bloated. It's just going to be government corruption.
Yeah, so you should definitely trust the Raptor people.
Yeah, the guy who's the people who have a vested interest of making your money theirs.
I'm sure the guy at the head of Raptor,
dinosaur famously known for killing children.
Yes. Maybe, or like Canvas Garden Angel, like, yeah, maybe they don't have your best children, the best intentions for your children. Maybe they just want to make money.
Yeah.
Okay, so like, why not give it to like some boring bureaucrat in the Capitol? You know?
Right.
Like, just,
it doesn't matter. Nothing's going to stop. Nothing's going to change. It's all hopeless. Should we put it on the list? Do you think we got there? Have we said enough about school hardening? Yeah, here on Hate Speech, we have what's called the spectrum of hate, where we rank what we talked about on our spectrum so we can add some nuance to the things. On the bad end of our spectrum is something everybody should hate, a truly evil thing, one Adolf Hitler. And on the other end, something truly wonderful, something you should love, one Mr. LeVar Burton.
okay, I have a grim question. Nazi Germany. Okay.
Yeah?
Any school shootings in Nazi Germany?
Just the Jewish ones, I think.
Okay, I was about to say, like, maybe they were onto something. They had no school shootings in Nazi Germany.
Well, they had almost no school shootings in 2020 because the schools were closed. Like, sure.
Okay. I think it's going to go pretty low.
Yeah, this is like real bad.
School hardening, right?
School hardening, yeah.
I think that it makes everything worse about school shootings.
I put it right near the Cop City F-35 area.
Yeah, it is in the like tactical area where like, I think what it is that like, it's all LARPing.
Mm-hmm.
We're all LARPing. We're all pretending that we can build a child safety cube that works and doesn't harm anybody.
Right. Just like the same gun freaks who think that buying all their tactical guns when they've never been in the army, never been in the police, but they have these super cool, expensive guns that make them safe.
Yeah, I think Cop City is a great place to start. Where is Cop City?
Towards the bottom, third from the bottom, baby, 54.
I think Cop City is worse than school hardening.
I do too.
Because I think it's just bigger.
Yeah.
I think it's more related to cops themselves. I think it's
worse than the F-35 because it gives you the illusion of it's being something good and helpful.
The F-35 does buy you more hamburgers, though, if you think about it.
Yeah, but school hardening is a market that relies on the bad thing happening. So it has a vested interest on the bad thing happening so it can keep extracting money.
So you're saying it like is subtly encouraging school shooters?
Yes.
I can buy into that. I think that, yeah,
right. Whether it's conscious or not, that's what is happening.
I mean, I assume it's not conscious. I assume even like the devil isn't trying to like.
I didn't think the government was actually ruled by pedophiles, but guess what? I learned that was all true.
Yeah.
I'm sure it is conscious.
Sure. I mean, no. Although I did see a clip of a guy saying like, hey, if you're in this school hardening industry, you're stupid if you're not going after a grant. You know, you need to like, there is this industry that acknowledges like we're just doing business here.
Yeah.
Right. And so yeah, F-35 is worse than F-35.
Yeah. Congratulations to our new 54 school hardening.
School hardening.
God, this was a bleak one, huh?
It touches everything, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like so this episode,
like
I feel
Donald Trump.
Well,
it's crazy. Like, I always thought Chris Tucker going to the Epstein thing was a joke. No, he actually went and he got Rush Hour 4 or 5 greenlit because he went to Epstein's Island with Donald Trump.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It's super green.
It must be green, okay? Okay?
Can I talk to you for a second? Can I just talk to you for 1 second? I didn't come here to play Pumbaa on the radio. So tomorrow from 5 to 7, you're gonna give yourself a hand. Green?
But like, never touch a pedophile's radio. Okay?
Yeah. Like this topic in particular, I think it's one of those things that's just symptomatic of the darkest shit in our country.
Yeah, and we're gonna have to hit other like tentacles of this topic at some point. Like,
yeah, like this is topsoil, right? Like,
Yeah.
you know, like it's a symptom.
and it's also one that I don't think a lot of people are conscious of because they're like, oh, we need our kids to be safe.
Well, yeah, like even now, I bet you like there are people saying like, well, I still want to have some extra protection for my children, which I relate to.
Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if I'm not a parent. So like I you know, kids fuck
You
them.
could be. Don't fuck kids,
No, no,
Donald
no.
Trump.
No,
Wow.
Hold on, wait. So wait, I can't say fuck them kids. I can't say that.
Well, it depends on what you're trying to say with fuck.
Fuck them adults.
Yes. Yes.
But like I get that parents are fucking scared.
Yeah.
Because they've been trained to be scared. Because like it does feel like a real risk. I even though I know that the vast majority of gun deaths from you know, children being shot aren't in school shootings.
Mhm.
That even though they're going up, it is a rare occurrence.
Yeah. But billions and billions of dollars a year?
Yeah. Like, yeah, and also like it's an illusion. It's a hard illusion to break because like, guess what? Driving a safe car is better. That is something you can directly control more than a school shooting.
Yeah.
Right.
So go get a big truck, like our early episode, big truck.
Or just like, hey, you know, giving your children mental health resources.
Right.
Like that's more important than
Yeah.
protecting them from a school shooting.
Or
This-
making sure they have a stable place to eat.
Right.
The care that they need.
These are all things that are
A home.
are within a parent's control to an extent.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm trying. But school shooting isn't.
Yeah.
It just isn't. You can't stop it. It's a wild beast that will occasionally run over and eat a child, and you can't stop it. I'm sorry. Sometimes a dog will come by and take your child and eat it.
Or a dingo, if you're in Australia, who famously got rid of their assault weapons and don't have mass shootings anymore.
Just know that it's fucking rare.
Yeah.
And I know you feel anxiety about it, but it's false. It's the boogeyman. It's very, very rare that your child will be shot in a school shooting.
And hey, if your kid does get killed in a school shooting, two things. One, I'm very sorry. That's a tragedy that never should have happened. And two, you have a place to make money now. You can be against it and make money.
You can make-
with
yeah,
speaking
foundation.
fees, or you can work in the security field saying, I want to prevent this from happening to little Susie like it happened to me.
I don't want to go too hard on those guys. I
I'm
don't
just
know.
saying, like, there's a silver lining to your kid dying in a school shooting. You have several revenue streams that can be quite passive, open to you now. Sure, your genes will not pass on, and that will probably haunt you and like destroy you completely. But the money helps.
I just don't want to be mean to the victim, the parents of school shooting victims. But like, I also get what you're. It's hard.
It's a hard, dark system, and I have to go to work now.